welcome to CAFE ENOMA and welcome to our first time single take honest reaction to Michelle Branch, and the song is Everywhere. This is first time listen. Let's get started. I'm sure many of you are joining us, maybe also listening to it for the first time.
Turn it inside out so I can see the part of you that's drifting over me. And when I wake, you're never there. And when I sleep, you're everywhere. You're everywhere. Just tell me how I got this far. Tell me why you're here and who you are. 'Cause every time I look, you're never there. And every time I sleep, you're always there. 'Cause you're everywhere to me. And when I close my eyes, it's you I see. Everything I know that makes me believe I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I recognize the way you make me feel. It's hard to think that you might not be real. I sense it now, the water's getting deep. I try to wipe the pain away from me, away from me. 'Cause you're everywhere to me. And when I close my eyes, it's you I see. Everything I know that makes me believe I'm not alone. I'm not alone. When I touch your hand,
Wow!
it's that I understand the beauty that's within. It's now that we begin. You always light my way. I hope there never comes a day, no matter where I go, I always feel you so. 'Cause you're everywhere to me. And when I close my eyes, it's you I see. You're everything I know that makes me believe I'm not alone. 'Cause you're everywhere to me. When I catch my breath, it's you I breathe. You're everything I know that makes me believe I'm not alone. You're everyone I see. So tell me, do you see me?
Wow,
Yeah.
beautiful, beautiful. This was absolutely beautiful. This was absurdly incredible. I loved it.
Sensational.
I loved it. Really romantic, deeply romantic, but so catchy as well. At the same time, is just beautiful, beautiful voice. Reminded me mildly of a couple of Avril Lavigne songs.
Exactly, I was thinking of the same. Oh,
You know, also a little very mildly of a couple of rock bands I used to hear while I was in college. Alternative rock bands. This was really good to listen to. She has a fabulous voice. This was really good.
I like
Sensational.
those 2 times when the music went out, just the guitar and her singing. Suddenly, you don't even expect it. Only 2 times. But only 2 times was actually needed. If it was overdone, you would kind of anticipate it or expect it to come, and it would not sound as magical as it did. I like this song. It was powerful. It was mega sound of the song, and Avril Lavigne is what came to my mind as well. The moment you said it, I said, whoa. Both of us felt the same way. That's how incredible it was. I like the sound of it. I like the way it was sung. I like the music. And right now is the most important phase where this song is maybe connecting to every single person who may not be near their loved ones. You're everywhere to me. You can only imagine that. You can only feel that way. You can only make yourself believe that way. If you're not blessed to right now be near your loved ones, maybe you're in isolation, maybe you're put in a quarantine somewhere, or maybe because you're stuck in two different states and your country is going through lockdown such as ours. A lot of people right now in our country, in India itself, a lot of people who may have visited some other state before this lockdown, before the virus outbreak happened, and they couldn't make it back in time to their homes, to their places in time. They are also stuck, and the numbers may be close to 1 million people, because at any time of the year people are moving around. If not abroad, they are moving around within the country, and there are a lot of people who are stranded in their places wherever they are. They would love to go back, but I don't see any coming few weeks that they can do it. And the moment things open up, it will be so chaotic anyway to run back to your places, that those people will have to plan it carefully and go. So this song can give a good company, that everywhere I see, you are supposed to be all around me. I don't really have to be close to you. Do you feel the same way? They can share this kind of music, they can share this song and maybe have a laugh about it, but this is what maximum they can do. There are a lot of foreigners in our country who are stranded right now. Some of them because they were trying to rush and get out of the country before things closed down here, and couldn't make it. They unfortunately are out of hotels, and they don't know what to do. They are put up in shelter homes somewhere or the other, wherever the big tents are put for people who are homeless and all. They are sharing their time and food and other things with those people. There are a few cases I was reading up on the net, and they came a case of a Spanish man. He's an elderly man. He's about 60 years or more, and after his retirement, he was a teacher. He took a 4-month long trip to India. He came here in December, and suddenly things changed, and he was somewhere in Rajasthan. From there, they actually informed him in time, earlier in March, that the hotel people informed him, you better rush and get back home because things are going to shut down here. From there he flew to Mumbai to find some arrangements to go back, because he heard from someone that flights were going back to Spain or Europe from here. And he came here, he spent some days on the airport. Everything shut down. Airport people asked him that we are also going to close down and you have to ship from here, because he spent few days over there. He was happy being there instead of being outside, but he couldn't stay there. And now he's very close to our home, somewhere nearby, in our vicinity, put up in those shelters which are temporarily made for the people who don't have anywhere else to go. And he's hoping that he may be able to meet his family. He has no contact right now. He says he has money, but right now he can't really stay anywhere else but where he is. People are trying to help him. Police are helpful, but they don't know what is his way out at the moment.
Yeah, this song will give all these people.
Will give him and his family.
It will be a good song to listen to right now. You're everywhere for me.
Yeah, everywhere for me.
Yeah, so wherever I am, even if I'm stranded in Mumbai or stranded some other country right now due to the Wuhan coronavirus pandemic, you're everywhere for me. That is true love. Wow, I just love the way she sung it. The music was beautiful, beautiful, really good guitar work, and just nice to listen to songs like this at a time like this. Wow, that's it for this one. We'll be back with another song in the same video.
Namaste YouTube, welcome to CAFE ENOMA, and welcome to our first time single take honest reaction to Zac Brown Band, and the song is Colder Weather. Nice title to the song. let's get started with the music. This is the first time listening to it, never heard this song before. So maybe we are listening to it with you for the first time if you are also joining us for the first time listening to this song.
She'd take Colorado if he'd take her with him. Closes the door before the winter lets the cold in, and wonders if her love is strong enough to make him stay. She's answered by the taillights shining through the window pane. He said, I wanna see you again, but I'm stuck in colder weather. Maybe tomorrow will be better. Can I call you then? She said, you're a rambling man, and you ain't ever gonna change. You got a gypsy soul to blame, and you were born for leaving. At a truck stop diner just outside of Lincoln. The night is black as the coffee he was drinking, and in the waitress' eyes he sees the same old light is shining. He thinks of Colorado and the girl he left behind him. He said, I wanna see you again, but I'm stuck in colder weather. Maybe tomorrow will be better. Can I call you then? She said, you're a rambling man, and you ain't ever gonna change. You got a gypsy soul to blame, and you were born for leaving. Born for leaving. Well, it's a winding road when you're in the lost and found. You're a lover, I'm a runner, and we go round and round. And I love you, but I leave you. I don't want you, but I need you. You know it's you that calls me back here, baby. Tomorrow will be better. Can I call you there? 'Cause I'm a rambling man. I ain't never gonna change. Got a gypsy soul to blame, and I was born for leaving. Born for leaving. When I close my eyes, I see you. No matter where I am, I can smell your perfume through these whispering pines. I'm with your ghost again. It's a shame about the weather, but I know soon we'll be together. And I can't wait till then. I can't wait till then.
Wow.
Wow. This was soulful. This was amazing. Oh, great. Great song. This is just an experience listening to it.
Yeah, where has Zach Brown been? along
I
with his
know,
band
I know.
on Enoma. Not maybe he was stuck in colder weather, and
They reacted to a lot of
and for
country
some-
music. This is first time.
for that very reason, no one ever thought of requesting him to us. Wow, this is amazing! What a beautiful voice! What soulful guitar work!
And
The piano coming in, wow, like a breath of fresh air, on a hot summer's day. The summer breeze, when it gushes through the window, all of a sudden you're standing there and it gushes through the window.
Every time when
and
you
just
say,
cools your sweat down on the hand and wherever it touches. Wow. This is what it was like, the piano, when it came in. This was stupendous. This was wonderful, wonderful.
when you say summer breeze, I always remember your move. The move that you did for summer breeze.
I don't remember what I did.
Seals and crops. Yeah, that's a name, right?
Yeah, you should
Yes.
catch that reaction.
It's your move was great. Summer breeze. This was spectacular. The way he sang it, the way the music went by, and wow, the subject. I think the two songs, at least here that we just reacted to, seem to be as if they are made for isolation period of now.
Interlinked.
Yeah, interlinked. What is happening right now, keeping that in mind, and two people who are separated because of any other reason, because we didn't know in the future we are going to be quarantined or isolated or living physically away from the different people. So it seems to be the theme over here of two songs right now, everywhere, and now this one. This was beautiful, the way it was all played out. But here it's a choice that he is making, it seems, because the female character of the song says that he is like a gypsy whose soul is free, and that's what is to blame. He was never made to commit or stay with her, and he's looking forward to meet her the next moment that he gets, if the winter eases and he can go. But she doesn't believe that. He likes being stay put in one place with her. So it's a choice that he's making to stay away from her or to keep wandering, loafing around all over instead of being settled in one place with her. Different people, different aspirations in life, different ideas of life. He is one who likes to be on the road. She is one who likes to be where she is. And the love story of both of them is interesting enough. A lot of interesting love stories are right now going around on the net, on news channels, whether it is elderly people and their love stories in the tough times, challenging times like these, which are testing their relationship and their love, or the people who are very, very young, maybe in their early teens. Their love stories, what were supposed to take a ship, but maybe taking a rag because of this kind of chaos that is taking place in the world. A lot of people, a lot of hearts beating away from each other. You don't forget to mention these people, how difficult it must be for all these lovers who may have fallen in love recently or may have been going out for a long time, who don't stay with each other under the same roof. What kind of time they are spending away from each other, at least physically away. We have so many apps and so many facilities now that keeps us virtually connected, but not physically so much.
Yeah, we are getting more and more fine-tuned to who we are right now. It's a great blessing in a way, because many of us are discovering ourselves and discovering each other at the same time. Each other as in our loved ones who are living under the same roof. So it's a time of fine-tuning. And songs like these also give us that opportunity to rediscover certain aspects of our nature, of our personality, of our relationships. And I know for sure, if we survive this phase, whether you or us as reactors and you as viewers, if we survive this phase or due to the Wuhan coronavirus pandemic, I'm sure it will be a glorious time in the world in the future. It will be a wonderful time to live. It will be a wonderful time to love, to be loved, and wonderful time to make friends, to rediscover. Very often we've seen places, very often we've met people. But now, after what we are going through right now, when we get out of it, we'll want to rediscover all that. And we want to re-see it with a new eye, with a fresh approach, a unique perspective.
Yeah.
That is what is called value. value addition. And crisis like this creates that kind of value. We wouldn't be here and we wouldn't be there tomorrow if we get there tomorrow without crisis like this. So it's definitely going to make us stronger, and wonderful song to set up a good evening for us. It's about tea time in Mumbai. We're going to have our tea soon, and this song has set it up wonderfully for a nice hot cup of fine Darjeeling tea. Darjeeling is a hill station in India, and I don't think they have any coronavirus cases there yet.
Not yet.
But a wonderful hill station in India, a lot of tea plantations. The best tea in the world, or at least in the country, comes from there. And I am a tea lover. I know exactly what I'm talking about. It's absolutely fabulous. So I'm looking forward to the fine Darjeeling tea. Luckily, we were stocked up for a few months. We usually are, because I don't want to keep going to this special shop to buy this tea online or as well as offline if I'm going. So luckily we are stocked up for a couple of months at least. Can't wait for it. This is a beautiful song.
One thing that people in India never ever miss out on is tea, because tea is very dearly for at least one member of the family, and you can never be out of stock. It's one thing that can cause riots among families.
Yeah.
So people are always, and it's something does not perish very soon. So people are mostly, they like their tea and they keep it
The
stocked
only
up.
problem is in India, since most of us have with milk,
I know.
that is a problem for us, because
that is
we may have tea, we may even have sugar. But the milk is the problem right now. And we are stocked even on that department, but it's not the usual milk we have, and not for too long. So it's a risk we'll have to take when we eventually have to go out to pick it up, because it doesn't come to our door anymore. Because we live in a large complex, so it is delivered to the gate and we have to collect it from there and pick it up. So since we are placing larger orders because we don't want to go every time, it's even more difficult, because we have to eventually go down and pick it all up or take the help of the security personnel, and it's a big risk right now for everyone concerned. So yeah, we don't like doing that, but we have to live.
This cold weather has to stop soon. That's what we are hoping.
It's not that cold in Mumbai, but
I'm talking
it should
about in
completely.
reference to the song, that colder weather
colder
that he is, he's hoping it will end soon and he can meet her soon. He is imagining her face among people he meets. That's how it is for people. People want this to end. Thank you for watching.
Can check out our Patreon page to learn about us. Link is in the description box.
Namaste YouTube, welcome to CAFE ENOMA and welcome to our first time single take honest reaction to Smoky Mountain Rain, and it's a song by Ronnie Millsap.
I'm away from LA back to Knoxville. I found out those bright lights ain't where I belong. From a phone booth in the rain, I called to tell her I've had a change of dreams, I'm coming home. But tears filled my eyes when I found out she was gone. Smoky Mountain rain keeps on falling. I keep on calling her name. Smoky Mountain rain, I'll keep on searching. I can't go on hurting this way. She's somewhere in the Smoky Mountain rain. I waved a diesel down outside a cafe. He said that he was going as far as Gatlinburg. I climbed up in the cab all wet and cold and lonely. I wiped my eyes and told him about her. Got to find her. Can you make these big wheels burn? Smoky Mountain rain keeps on falling. I keep on calling her name. Smoky Mountain rain, I'll keep on searching. I can't go on hurting this way. She's somewhere in the Smoky Mountain rain. I can't blame her for letting go. A woman needs someone warm to hold. I feel the rain running down my face. I'll find her no matter what it takes. Smoky Mountain rain keeps on falling. Keep on calling her name. Smoky Mountain rain, I'll keep on searching. I can't go on hurting this way. Smoky Mountain rain keeps on falling. Keep on calling.
Beautiful, beautiful. Reminds me of the movie Downhill that I watched recently.
Okay, wow.
Will Ferrell and the actress
Julia
from
Dreyfus.
Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Nice, beautiful song, beautiful voice. What are your thoughts?
This is beautiful. This is it's a lyric centric song, I would say. All about the lyrics, and then it's about the music and the way it's sung. It's beautiful. Smoky Mountain Rain. It's so relatable to so many people who move to cities for their dreams, for their career aspirations, and then for some reason when it does not work out, they want to go back and they assume everything may remain the same as they left, wherever they left it off. But this is not the case here. The moment he realized he wanted to leave LA, he wanted to go back to his old town, he made a call, and the person he wants to call is herself gone. She's moved on too, she's moved away. Now, I like his determination. He is very, very determined. No matter what it takes, he wants to find her. He hitchhikes a ride, maybe on a truck. That's what maybe called a diesel there in America. And he's crying non-stop. The rain is pouring out of his eyes. I'm not sure if actually it's raining outside, but he is surely crying a lot, just like rain. He wants to be with her one more time. He wants to get back to her, more importantly, because that's what is the reason why he wants to shift, he wants to come back, he wants to make this move. And it has become his purpose, but the opposite person isn't there. Life is very, very tricky, sometimes so complicated, sometimes you don't know what exactly you have to do to get to what you wanted. This is how things happen to so many people as well. They may have thought at one point they need that more than this, and then by the time they realize what they had was better, what they had is already out. He is not even blaming her, because you can't really blame her. You leave the town, you are going fetching after your dreams, running after your dreams, and in the process, if the opposite person is ready to move on, she's moved on, he can't blame her. He knows that she needed a person too, and she's made a choice. But right now he wants to find her. There was this movie of, I don't remember the actor. He has a long role. The actor from Wimpy Kid's Diary, the father. He was very, very young, and Jennifer Aniston is the actress in that. He's in a small town where he's got his B&B, I think, a small place or
Yeah.
something. She visits over there to sponsor.
Manager or something. The management or the manager or something.
Yeah, it's a great movie. And when you think about stories like this, that story too is a wonderful one.
Yeah, the way it is structured, the lyrics, the way he sings, it's a fulfilling experience. You know, you feel anyone who's been through it will
Start crying
Yeah,
again.
will definitely
The
connect.
rain will start pouring out.
Been through any incident like this, especially if you've been traveling and you're stranded and you're searching for someone close to you and she's not to be found or he's not to be found, they will completely understand what he's saying because he's shared his experience so beautifully. And yeah, he's calling out a name and you can feel it. You can feel it. It's nice. Very well done. Very well
It
done.
was also the plot for Castaway of Tom Hanks. He was stranded on the island. That's a movie to watch right now. And then by the time he goes back home, the life is moved on over there. That's a good one.
One thing is that if there's any castaway like that actually right now, and if the
They'll be
world,
happy.
if the world is in a pandemic-like state as it is and it gets worse and worse,
Yeah.
at least we'll know he'll survive
Yeah, they are in a better
on
situation.
that island. Yeah, so if there's a couple, even better.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's like Blue
So,
Lagoon.
yeah, Blue Lagoon. So yeah, I hope it doesn't get to that though. It's quite bad. The stories we hear on the news these days is quite bad. It's sad. It's sad.
I like the selection of all these 3 songs which are apt for the situation right now.
Yeah, it
all
makes
3
us-
songs are related to the current
It
scenario.
makes us value life. It makes us value our loved ones more, and it makes us value our time left on planet Earth.